camera, action. Let's start the show. Here's a little bit of wedding advice from me to help your love story unfold. Welcome back, lovebirds! This is your content creator, and we are here planning your wedding on Your Wedding Series podcast. Now, I know that a lot of people are planning weddings their own way, but over here we're calling this planning for your wedding and marriage the right way. I've given a lot of amazing tips on finances and how to become a wife and how to become a bride as well as a groom and a father in season 1. So make sure that you go back and watch those. But we have now fast forward into season 4, where you are definitely fully engaged in planning a wedding. And in today's episode, we are in season 4, episode 3, and we're talking about deciding on bridal party attire plus accessories. Now listen, when it comes to your bridal party, some people decide, hey, let's give a little bit more personality, let's not do tradition, and let's do something different. Now, when it comes to tradition, we are actually going to be doing a whole segment episode where we talk about the tradition of the bridal party attire, especially the bridesmaids. But in today's episode, we're going to be focusing on how you can make that different, given more personality. But I have to tell you, the tradition side is really quite surprising as to why they did it that way. But many people are deciding in today's age that's just not for them. They don't believe in that. And so, sneak peek, belief in that. And so we will be diving into that into a different episode. Let's focus today on talking about what should your bridesmaids and groomsmen wear if you're not going to be looking at tradition. So you can look at something a little bit more contemporary. You can look at something that's a little bit more opposite than what the bride and groom are wearing. A lot of people are playing with color, changing up the colors. They're even allowing their bridesmaids to wear different colors. I don't see a lot of people doing a lot with the groomsmen on letting them change up the colors. That could be something unique as well. Let's say like if you have bridesmaids in all different colors of dresses, then you can have the groomsmen to match with like the bow tie or the tie or suspenders. But like I said, you don't really see that more often. You see more of like the girls getting a chance to play up with colors and stuff, but not the groomsmen. So you could change that up. Now, when it comes to the dresses themselves, you can even change up the style of the dress. So not just the color. Everyone could be wearing a different style, which is quite exciting if you ask me, that everyone's not wearing the exact style. I mean, it's your wedding, so you get to do what you like. I think another reason why people are doing this is so that people can cut cost. So say if you already own a dress that is in a similar style to what the bride has chosen, you can go ahead and just wear that dress, have it cleaned professionally, and get it approved by the bride, obviously. So you want to go ahead and pick out that plus the accessories. Now, when I say plus the accessories, you don't want someone showing up in shoes that you did not approve of. I know that like a lot of people want to be comfortable when it comes to the wedding day, but they also want to look amazing. They want to look fabulous, right? So they opt for heels, but then you have to think about comfortability in that, right? So you as the bride have decided what you're going to be wearing, but as the bridal party, you may want to talk to the bridal party about what they feel comfortable in when it comes to the shoes. For the groomsmen, a lot of times they can even rent their shoes instead of having to buy them, which is quite nice. And you could even rent the bridesmaids' dresses as well as the groomsmen tux. So a lot of the stuff you can rent if you go that route, but sometimes when you're renting, it's just a lot more overpriced than just buying something that they can wear again and again and again. When it comes to the flower girl and the ring bearer, they usually are wearing something very similar to the bride and groom. Most people don't change on this. They just kind of pick them something that's in their size that's extremely similar to what the bride and groom will be wearing. Your ushers, your trumpet players, if you're going to have them, and your live singer, your harpist, your pianist, people like that. You usually just put them in the color theme. So whatever you've chosen as the color theme for your wedding, you will usually just pick something in that. You don't usually have to like go out and shop with them unless they just really, really want you to. But they can wear something even from their closet. They don't have to go out and buy something completely brand new most of the time, unless you just really, really, really wanted that trumpet player to wear something like very, very specific. Now, the next part is going to be your parents and grandparents. Yes, you guys, they are part of the bridal party. We want them to feel special. We want them to feel very, very special. And so it's really cool if you take them shopping. They want to say yes to the dress, even though like it's not their wedding day. They're living vicariously through you. And so you want them to feel pretty fabulous on this day as well, and pretty confident. So you want them to pick something that is going to mimic their personality, but also fit the theme and aesthetic of the wedding. So once again, you want to look at your colors and pick something for them. Now, they don't have to be wearing the main colors. Say like if you picked three main colors or three colors, but one of them is more prominent, they don't have to be wearing that color. If they feel like more confident in one of the other two colors, it's fine, because those colors are in the wedding as well. This is just your time to start making decisions, browsing these different things. You can go online for so much these days, but I do suggest that you get out of your house and go and look in bridal shops, boutiques, get into the stores. You may even find something at like a regular store, but yet they have it in abundance, different colors or different styles and things like that. But you just never know until you go in person. And that way, these items can just be, figured out in person rather than always going online and then waiting for a surprise to show up at your doorstep. So try your best to get out there, go shopping, look around, have fun with it. Take a couple of bridesmaids with you potentially to go look at dresses. Maybe not all of them, because too many, people making their opinions can be very, very distracting and very difficult. So I would say like try not to bring too many people with you if you can. And then with the parents, you may want to go with them like individually or, a couple at a time. Maybe you take like grandma and grandpa and you guys make a day of it, have some lunch and things like that, and go shopping for their attire. Guys, like I said, everybody wants to feel special, even though it's your day and it's all about you guys. Trust me, everybody makes it about them. So you may as well help them to feel comfortable and happy at your wedding too, right? Okay, something to think about. We are now at Be My Guest. This is the segment where I get to ask you, do you want to be my guest on the Wedding Series podcast? This is your Wedding Series podcast, you guys, and I would love to have you on to share your love stories. How did it go when you were deciding on bridal party attire? Are you in your wedding season, in your engagement era right now, and you want to share what it's been like to pick out the bridal party attire? Or, if you are a bridesmaid, a groomsman, a flower girl, ring bearer, an usher, any of the people involved in the bridal party, grandparent, parents, and you want to talk about what it was like for you to go shopping for your attire, I would love to have you on the show as well. It's not just for the bride and groom to be on the show, but it's for everybody that's involved. There's many, many people, important people that are VIP as well when it comes to the wedding. So reach out to me. I would love to have you here on your Wedding Series podcast. We are going to record our session. It's going to be on video call. And then I am going to share with the audience here on the platform that recorded video. But first you got to send me an email, okay, at yourcontentcreator@yahoo.com. And you guys know what I'm about to say. You already know. You already know what I'm about to say. That's the end of the episode. I will see you lovebirds in the next one. Bye, lovebirds.
Lights, camera, action, baby, strike a pose. Phones and cameras out, just watch it all unfold. We're the stars of the show, ain't no need From
TikTok to Instagram, we're taking the lead. Content creator, we're planting the seed. Get ready for the social media explosion.